The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Ooh, yeah. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Ooh, yeah. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Ooh, yeah. Crystal Mitchell, do you have my...
And good afternoon and welcome to the Business Zone. It's Friday, March 24th, and we're pretty excited about my guest today. Gilbert will not be here today. He is in Vegas working his contract that he's very pleased with having acquired. And so we're going to hold down the show for him, and we will miss him, and we will see him back again next week. But I do have a co-host this week, and I'm very happy she chose to join me.
Yes.
Actually, the Bellas are in the house today.
Woo-hoo!
We got the Bella Network here.
Yes.
And so we're going to razzle and dazzle you, and it's going to be a fantastic show. As you know, this is the International Women's Month, and so we are showing our excellence and our power and our potential in what women can do to make our world that much better to live in.
That's right.
Isn't that right, Miss Deshawn?
That's right. Hello. Welcome.
Yeah, I am so pleased that she agreed to come on the show, and our guest, which we will introduce shortly. But let me tell you a little bit about Miss Deshawn Booker. She's a life coach, strategist, producer, and speaker. She is the CEO and founder of Maximizing Your Magnificence, a coaching, consulting, and training company. She works with individuals to get intentional, live with integrity, and manifest increase. Deshawn captivates and inspires audiences with her enthusiastic style, positive attitude, humorous delivery, and realistic messages. When she's on stage, her engaging style allows audiences an opportunity to enjoy an interactive experience that is fun, expressive, and memorable. So let me tell you a little bit. When I actually shared...
Here we go.
Yeah, right, here we go. I actually shared a stage with her at a presentation. We all did our thing, and you know when you do this, people are surrounding you, so the speakers don't really get to communicate with each other, right? Because you got people lined up, and they want to talk to you, they want your cards. So, but she was so impressive. So that was about 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. So let's roll forward to 2016. I'm at a meeting for the Bella Network, and we're all coming together. Right. We had never met each other, and she says something that was memorable from 4 years ago, and I went, wait a minute, I know you, and that is how I remembered you from 4 years ago.
Yes.
So welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. This is my sister. I love Crystal. She's phenomenal. I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you for allowing me to co-host with you.
Oh, and this is going to be really cool. We're going to have a great time.
Yes, we
Power
are.
Women in the house.
And
she is so inspiring. We worked together recently at the Bella Network. We were on a conference.
Phenomenal. Yeah. Changing the lives of women,
Right.
One woman at a time, right? We're going to get all of them.
We're going to get all of them. So share with us, who is Deshawn, other than what I just read on the paper?
Well, I am truly a catalyst for transformational change. That's just what I am. I didn't choose that. God really gifted me with that when he created me sincerely. And I began to surrender into that as I understood, hey, I can't, hold all this inside. I got something to give all these people, right?
Right.
And so I began to really allow the manifestation of what God has already called me to be. And so a catalyst for transformational change is just simply a person that really utilizes a variety of channels and creativity to really meet other people where they are. Mm-hmm. And then I really want you to show up for you and be bold and be unapologetic in who you are supposed to be in your life.
Okay.
And so if that's through facilitating workshops, for women, for men as well, and, coaching, training, speaking. I'm a writer, I'm a director. I write direct, plays and do short films. And so if it's that vehicle that's being used to transform lives, then that's where I surrender.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
So, did you start out as a life coach, or were you really engaged in the entertainment industry first?
You know what? It really went hand in hand. I have been doing this work for a while, and I really was always a big mouth, right? Like this big mouth, like this girl's always talking. Why is Deshawn always talking and telling people something? Uh-huh. And so I began directing. I founded my own production company. Well, I didn't find anything. God gave me this. He said, listen, this is what you're going to do.
Okay.
And so, I went to college for teaching, of course, theater, Howard University, HU's in the house, in the building.
Right.
And so I went to Howard University, yes. I went to acting schools before that. And so I got the training, but I really always knew something was missing.
Okay.
And so I started directing and writing my own films and my own productions, stage plays. But I was always doing workshops with women and with youth. Then I started my nonprofit, Arts Creating Unity Institute. And so I believe I've been doing the work really, it paralleled one another.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've just been talking and teaching and preaching and, getting people to just find who they are, whether it's through a play, through coaching. So it really happened at the same time, I would say.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Because I would think in the entertainment industry or acting, because you're really putting your whole self out there. So having someone on the backside of that coaching you, because your confidence is right there on display.
Yes.
I know with the people in the industry.
Oh, yes.
A little bit more sensitive than those of us that are out here calloused by business.
Right.
So I would see where that would be a natural fit.
Yeah, actually, one of my clients is on one of the reality TV shows. I can't say which one, but it's a he. And so he came to me and said, listen, I'm on this show. I know it's fun, it's reality. He said, but I really want to tap into Deshawn more of my acting side as a professional. Not just up there sort of kind of having a written script and, going through, the motions. And so I found with even him being in front of the camera as often as he is, he still wanted to polish that actor side.
Okay.
Even he had this confidence. He's been doing these, the business that he does for a while. But he was like, I'm just not feeling confident that I'm really being authentic in my acting.
Okay.
So really allowing even those that are confident in it, they still say, I don't think I'm pushing myself to be authentic and pure, Deshawn. It still feels manufactured.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's really fantastic. Because even from my business side, my clients as well, you just need somebody to be your cheering, your rah-rah, that, you're okay, you're doing this, or if you flounder, no, it's okay, get back up there and keep doing, keep pushing and keep moving to your potential. Because sometimes we get all caught up in our stuff. And that stuff pulls us away from the blessing.
I just shared some stuff with Crystal just before this show, right? Let's just get real. I just shared Crystal, I'm needing a coach in my life right now. She showed right on up, and went into ABC, Deshawn. That's results oriented, right? But yeah, you're right. That stuff happens, man.
Right.
And it's big. It's real.
It's real because it's your business. It's what you do. And I know when you're putting together events and programs and you put all this energy in it and it just sounds so fantastic and it's going to be great, and now you just need to get the people, right?
Get the people.
I need to share, right. I need to share this stuff, and then the people, where are you people?
Yes, where are they?
Right.
I don't know. Right.
Because some people don't even know that they need us.
Oh, say that again.
Right? They don't know that they need someone to really encourage them. And then when they do, where have you been all my life? Well, I was always here.
Absolutely.
But you guys were hesitant in being able to reach. And I always tell mine, I'm sure you do the same thing, I'm going to push you because I know you got it in you. So I'm going to be real hardcore with you. And when you're not doing what you're supposed to do, then that's what we're here for.
That's what we're
right?
supposed
We're
to do.
supposed to encourage. We're supposed to direct and guide,
That's
and
right. That's
to
right,
you reach
Crystal.
the biggest
Yes.
that you are.
Yes.
Be the biggest that you
Hold
are.
that space for you, you know, so you can stand tall.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's more coaches are more of a natural fit for what you do than, because it's a little. It's been more of a transition for my business people to embrace why they need coaches.
Yes. And you know, a lot of my clients, you know, they have their own businesses, or they're just wanting their second act in their life, right? Or they're entrepreneurs, or they want to increase in their lives professionally and personally, and they just feel stuck.
Yeah.
You know, and then we have to just get past. Listen, you don't have to do it by yourself.
That right there is the key. Is not doing by yourself. People think that they have to do all the time and hold it all in, and that's what we're here for. That's that's why you have a coach or friends or whatever, people that you can bounce off what's going on, so you can stay on track.
Absolutely. Why not stay on track? You know, I tell my clients I have coaches. You know, it's like I'm not just waking up by myself and creating, you know, this huge platform for myself to share, and then I'm not being deposited back into, you know, or coached along on how to really make what I'm doing, you know, effective and reach a bigger, you know, calling of people,
right?
You know, and how do you do that,
right?
So I said I have coaches, you know, and so it's an awesome thing, but it really is just about changing one's consciousness about that.
Yeah,
you know,
I think
people are like, well, yeah, and it's like, no, come on, give it a try. You know, you don't have to have that stigma that you are a lone ranger.
Yes. Exactly.
Right?
No, and you don't want to be a lone ranger. It's so much easier to do this with a whole entourage.
Oh, yeah, give me a tribe, honey.
Yeah, give me a tribe. And that's what the Bella Network is about. A tribe stand backing us up. So that is really, really cool. Well, this month, Deshawn, is National Women's Month. Yes. And we here at the Business Zone, we've been really paying homage to women. And actually, in January, Black History Month, I had my co-host Gilbert and I had talked about the fact that we're doing Black History all year. So,
love it. Yes.
So in January, I talked about, you know, starting the new year and what that looks like for our businesses, and then in February we were in our very short Black History Month. So I talked about all our paying homage. So now this month it's been about Black women.
That's right.
It's about what we've done, and there's some powerful Black women out there doing some stuff.
Yes.
I mean, nowadays,
movers and shakers.
I know,
barrier breakers.
Yes.
Yeah,
that just. I mean, look at when you look at Ava, she's making. I mean, the stuff that she's doing in the movie. Viola Day.
Oh my goodness! Yes, it's her time. Right.
It's her time.
Right. Yes. You know, we want to move past the stigma that women, right, Black women, all women, don't need a support system.
Right.
And so we find it a little uncomfortable in celebrating one another. And we need to celebrate women at all times. And no matter what it is that we're offering and who we are, hook up with a woman, right, that is really doing just a little bit more than you are.
Yes.
Knows a lot more than you do, like I have with Crystal. Because when you do that, it really then propels you into the next level of your success.
Yeah, it does.
So women are powerful.
Oh, I tell you, when we did the Bella Network, when we were at that conference, just sitting in the room, I remember talking to a couple women, and one had patents. I was like, whoa, where am I? What room am I in? I mean, because very rarely are you in a room where you got 20, well, there's 20 of us that were just on the panel.
Yes.
Just on the 20 of us, just powerful.
Yes.
That was just all that energy.
And being deposited into and just a wealth of abundance and knowledge. And then you're not just taking that in, it gets in your DNA.
It's in your DNA, right.
Wow, ladies, don't leave. My village is here. You know,
it's here.
Right. It was amazing.
It was just amazing. Yeah. And that's what we do. You put us on a mission. I was telling one of my friends this morning, actually, we're doing a big event tomorrow. We're in addition to my business life, I always have a part of my life, a part of my business world is a philanthropy. So I always give back to some nonprofit. So right now I'm loving tennis. So I play tennis every Saturday. So I'm at a park, Harvard Park, where we actually have a youth program.
Mm-hmm. I know Harvard Park.
Harvard Park. So we're sending 10, hey Marty, we're sending 10 children, young juniors to Baltimore.
Okay.
To play at the ATA National Championship.
That is huge.
Isn't that huge?
That's huge.
So we're really excited about that. So that required pulling together some money. So we got a crowd fund going on right now. But tomorrow we're honoring the living legends in black tennis.
Nice.
And so we're doing a whole big presentation on that. And we're going to have the legends pass on the torch to our juniors.
Wow.
And so and then the kids, and then we're sending them, and then they're going to be we're going to be in D.C. from the 31st, for the 27th to the 5th, and then in Baltimore, and then we're going to tour Howard, your alma mater, and then they're going to be at Morgan State. They're going to stay at Morgan State, so we're really excited, and so it's really cool. We've been working together, and we have these 7 amazing individuals that are we're honoring, and wow, when reading their bios, like, look what these guys did. Back in when you're breaking color barriers.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that was a whole difference. And when you see us as a people, and when we're divulging and the information and the history about our people, oh my, you walk away feeling proud.
Right. And then you ask yourself, how didn't I not know this information?
Right, exactly.
Who else doesn't know?
Exactly.
And if we would have known, what would that have done to me? You know, to have known this information about my culture, my heritage, you know, when I was 5, 6, 7, 12 years old, right?
Exactly.
18. What would it have done, and how would it have shaped my mind?
Right, exactly. Because you would have been, just, hey, Larita. You know Larita Shelby, don't you?
Hello, Larita. We're on Facebook Live here. Hi, everybody. Hello, my people joining me. Hello.
Larita, the Morris Media Live is morrismedialive.com. And then you can check out, Deshaun Booker. I know you do.
Hello.
So you can call in, actually, Rita, 323-293-3375 and say hello to your girl.
That's right.
Rita was on the show not long ago.
Okay.
Yes, a couple months ago. She was on she was on the show right after Christmas in January, because she had an event. I went to one of her events, and she actually it was a small, little intimate kind of what you're doing, and she's written a book as well.
Okay.
And so it was very small, and we had a fantastic time on a Saturday afternoon.
Yes.
Yeah, so we can
power players, right?
Power players.
Yes, you want to be a power player.
And it's part of our natural personalities to nurture anyway.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
So
that's right.
And getting past the stigma that we can't help each other.
Right.
That's where we have to be. And so that's why I do a lot of the nonprofit work that I do, because it really is just a natural way for me to do my sharing.
Yes.
And it's just usually in places in sports or activities that I enjoy. So it really makes it work.
Yes. When you were mentioning, of course, the tennis, I love tennis.
Oh, do you?
Oh, yeah. I took tennis lessons. I was on a tennis team in high school.
Oh,
I have my 2 tennis racks in the trunk of my car.
Oh, so you ready?
Yes, I'm ready for tennis. I love tennis, one-on-one sport, Nobody to blame but yourself.
Nobody to blame but yourself.
And
it really,
boy.
And we, so we might have to come out and join us.
Yes.
We, at Harvard Park, we're being groomed. Okay. We have our own coach.
Okay.
So we're being groomed to be a 2.5 team.
Okay.
And we're going to go out and start playing tournament.
Okay,
so
I like that.
you got to come on
yes,
out.
I will.
We have such a good time. He yells at us a lot. But I told one of the legends, he was at the park not long ago, and I said, he was saying, I came out, the weather's beautiful. I came out to enjoy some tennis. I said, well, if you want some comedy, then this side over here is called, we decided we're calling ourselves the Harvard Trotters.
The Harvard Trotters, okay.
Because we come with comedy.
Comedy on the tennis court.
On the tennis court. So we've been having a fantastic time. So if you got your 2 rackets, you just need to come.
Keep them. I love tennis. Love it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I played when I was in high school and a little bit in college, and then I got away from it. But these are hardcore people. I mean, my family is my sister and brother-in-law, and there's a bunch of like 9 or 10 of us out there.
Good.
And then some of the kids' parents are playing, and that's the real goal of it, is so that the kids can see that we're enjoying the sport, and so while they're over there being taught how. So the program is free for the kids.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So we're grooming them. And eventually, in fact, one of the fundraisers that we're going to do while we're raising money for the Center Juniors, we call it the ATA Bound campaign, is we're going to play a tournament with the kids.
Oh, adorable.
I know.
Adorable.
Yeah, they'll probably beat us to death, but that's okay.
What's the age group of the kids?
The kids are from 3 to 18.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you got
That's
the little,
powerful. I like
you got
that.
the little 3-year-olds with the rackets almost bigger than they are.
That's
it's
right.
cool.
That's
yeah.
right. Yes.
Yeah, and they're doing some things.
That's
in fact,
awesome.
Marty Woods is the coach. He just popped in on our Facebook Live.
Okay.
He's doing, and him and Dolores Simmons are doing an incredible job with this program. But it was it's a program. It's called the Pete Brown Junior Tennis Program, and Pete has been in the community teaching kids how to play tennis way back. See, my brother-in-law he learned when he was 7, and Pete goes way back further than that. So anybody that's done any playing in L.A., they learned under Pete Brown.
Wow. Okay. Over at Rancho?
Well, some of them are at Rancho, but he was at Harvard Park.
Okay, he started there. Yeah. Yeah. Good.
So, but on the team that we're doing now, we're trying to bring all the parks together that we can. So that's so this is a community effort to send the kids to DC for the.
That's amazing.
Isn't that pretty cool?
Yes, very cool.
Yeah, but you got to come on out.
I will come. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love tennis.
Okay, that's good. Then you'll be in the right place.
I can do that.
You can do that. So what else has been going on in your world?
My goodness, really just planning for. I have an event Friday, March 31st.
Okay.
And that is my 180-degree power experience for 12 women.
Okay.
So I am looking to fill that room up in the Holiday Inn in Torrance with 12 women who are ready to truly have a reversal in their life so that they can truly reach their highest potential in their lives, and they can let go of old stories. They can continue to move through the barriers in their lives and really turn their dreams into manifested realities in their life.
Oh, fantastic.
Whether it's personal or professional, I take 12 women through 12 modules that I believe that help me able to really what I call my snap, so that you can sow natural abundance naturally into your life. You want to sow that, right? Your snap is sowing natural abundance powerfully into your life. How do you do that? Just like this, right? So I give 12 awesome and very tangible modules on how to do that.
Okay.
So that's going to be happening next Friday, March 31st, and that's at the Holiday Inn from 9 to 4. So if anyone is interested, please call me at 310-291-8519. Again, that number is 310-291-8519. Then I'm also getting ready to do my launch party. I'm having an official launching party and client appreciation. That's Friday, April 28th at the Yacht Club in the Marina. Oh. So, yes, we're going to go ahead and launch officially Maximizing Your Magnificence.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice. I have a mistress of ceremonies, have some giveaways, some testimonials, some networking, of course, some light hors d'oeuvres and music, and really some exciting things to show people what is Maximizing Your Magnificence all about. Okay. And then that's leading into my one-day women's conference, which is in Saturday, May 27th at Mount St. Mary's University. Okay. And that is the Meeting in the Ladies' Room Movement, the conference.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's going to be exciting.
Now, there's a couple of videos that you have on YouTube with this, right? In fact, I got one that's going to show in a few minutes.
Okay, all right. Yes, I've been doing some videos, and we're talking about, truly how to reach your potential. So I do series on different segments of maximizing who you are, reaching your potential, how do you turn your dreams into, your reality, and, 5 things, to win in life. So, yeah, I've been really working in that capacity to allow for people to get the messaging so that they can get, just be benefited by that, and begin to really walk in a new consciousness of their next level of their life.
And that's important, and that's kind of what we're going to talk about today is transforming, where it's going to be in relationship to women, but women transforming themselves into their full power and their full potential. And I think what's going on in our climate, hey, Candace plays tennis as well.
Is
Candace.
that Candace
from
Simmons? Yes. Hello, Candace over there. Yes,
in fact, I saw you doing a twirl in her shop.
Yes,
Candace.
I just went to her the other day today and got something else.
Okay, well,
that's one of my stylists.
So Candan says she is she plays tennis as well, and can we bring all this we can all bring the comedy.
That's right.
So we would love to have you out on the tennis court as well, Candace.
Yes.
But that's what we're going to talk about, is how we just move into our full potential and our full power, being who we are. And with the climate of the Washington, what's going on in D.C. and the political, this is a time for us to work on ourselves while all this other craziness and chaos is going on. Because if you're moving forward, you can't get caught up in the whirlwinds that are happening, because you got a plan and you got a purpose and you got a desire to make some great things happen.
Yes.
Because, heck, we don't even know what the heck is going to happen, but at least we better get ours while we can.
Exactly. Crystal, I was having a conversation. I'm also a college professor, and I was having a conversation with my college students right after the election. So we all know, where our minds were with that. And my students, were... As most of, the world was.
We're shocked, girl. They're just straight out saying,
right,
we're in shock.
And so I just addressed them. I said, listen, and these are, a mixture of ethnicities, students that I'm speaking to. And I said, what did you learn from this? We don't have time to, muddle around in this and complain. What did you learn from this? And they were like kind of stuck. And I said, listen, let me tell you what I learned from watching, Mr. Donald Trump, right, and this whole thing. I learned that the man said what he was going to do and be, and it happened.
It happened?
It happened. So I learned that if I want something, I'm not talking myself out of it. As a matter of fact, I told myself this year I was going to blow my own mind.
There you go. Wow, I like
so
that.
I need you to blow your own mind.
Okay, blow it.
Right. So he blew his own mind.
He did, because now you don't know what the heck to do with it.
Right, exactly. So I told my students, what are you going to take from this? So you need to get it together, and you need to really put your plan together, right? I really call it, when I'm coaching clients, your playbook. Yeah. What does your playbook look like?
Yeah.
And blow your own mind.
Blow your own mind.
Let's not sit up and talk. I can't believe, okay, it happened. This is where we are today. What are you going to do to show up in the midst of this thing and not allow your destiny to be placed in someone else's hands?
Right, exactly. We can't be complacent. We just can't sit back and allow stuff to happen thinking, oh, it's going to work itself out.
Right.
No, this is why we're in this mess, because we sat there and we went apathetic.
Absolutely.
We just became, I'm just